Hi, and welcome to Stamp with Ginny. Today I'm going to share with you this fun little card using the Sea Turtle stamp set. This stamp set is a lot of fun because it's two-step and it has lots of options. So let me set this aside and I'll show you how to get started. I'm going to start with the stamping for this project, so I've got my 3 little squares here and my turtle image, and I'm going to ink that up with my pretty peacock. I'm going to stamp once, twice, and 3 times here. And then I'm going to bring in my sentiment image. I wanted to make this a For You card, so I picked a sentiment out of the layering leaves, and I'm going to stamp that right up here on the 4th square. Once I have that done, I can move over my squares and bring in my signature panel. And I'm going to add a little pop of color here. Oh, I think in the upper left-hand corner, I'm going to add my starfish, the sand isle, and then I have a little starfish here that I'm going to add. Let's see, right in here. There we go. I've got my stamping done and I'm ready to assemble. For my assembly, I'm going to lay my pieces onto my pretty peacock, layering them in so that I have a visual before I start adhering. I want to make sure that my margins are fairly even and some room in the center. Once I have that done, I could turn one over, add some adhesive, and then adhere. And I'm going to start with the 2 corners that are top right and bottom left, excuse me, because that'll help me lay in the other pieces straight. There we go. I've got my pieces on there and I'm ready to bring in my card front. I'm going to bring in the Lost Lagoon base, fold it on the score line and burnish. And then I'm going to bring in my Calypso Coral and my Lost Lagoon pattern paper. I'm going to adhere this first strip onto the back of the Lost Lagoon so that I have it layered before I put it on the card front. I like to assemble this piece first because it allows me to judge a little easier. You can use your grid paper and place it as desired. And then I'm going to add adhesive onto the back and adhere it right onto that left edge of my card front. I've got that in place and I'm going to bring in my Calypso Coral square and adhere that down. And then I'm going to bring in my little turtle image and my Stampin' Dimensionals. And I'm going to pop this up because I want a little bit of shadow underneath this square. And you can add a dimensional in the center if you'd like to give it a little more support. I'm going to remove the backings. And adhere that down right in the center of that Calypso Coral square. There we go. And now, of course, I'd like a little pop of color. So I'm going to bring in these ombre matte decorative dots. It's got 4 colors, including these beautiful Calypso Coral, and so I'm going to add a few of those around my card front. I'm going to pop them randomly. Let's see, I'm going to place one there. I just realized that I put this turtle facing the wrong direction, so they're all going one way. I could use my heat tool to lift that and turn it, but I'm okay with that for video purposes. So I'm simply going to continue. If that bothers you, you'll want to make sure to place it in the right direction. I'm going to finish adding my dots, and I think I'm going to use a 3rd one here down by the turtle, and my card is complete, so I'm ready to add my signature panel here on the inside. I can adhere it down, or I can simply place it inside so that I'm ready to go when I'm ready to send it to somebody. So there you go, a quick and easy card using the Sea Turtle stamp set. This photopolymer stamp set is a lot of fun. It's a two-step, so it gives you lots of choices, and it is an image set, so you can team it up with your favorite sentiments. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and of course, if you'd like any of these products, feel free to stop by my online store. You can get there from my blog, Stamp with Jini. Thanks for joining me.